Hey everybody, Headless Axeman here for your week 8 video update. Giving you my progress on how I play the guitar. So this is basically 2 months, although it's really not 2 months today because 4 weeks is exactly a month. But 8 weeks, so some I think pretty good progress, feeling pretty good. Missed last week because I was out of town for the Thanksgiving holiday. Went down to Florida for a couple days, like Thursday to Tuesday of Thanksgiving week, and actually kind of funny, I didn't take flew down there, so I didn't take my guitar. And the day after Thanksgiving on Friday, I was just sort of looking around on the internet, and just happened to notice that a local guitar shop did short-term rentals, like weekly rentals for people just like me who were down there for just a week. And so I went in and for like $35 picked up actually a pretty decent acoustic guitar. I forget exactly what the name was or the brand, but it sounded good, and I managed to get a couple hours of practicing in while I was on vacation, which was a cool thing. So that was fun. Alright, let's do the numbers. So since my last taping, 2 weeks, it's 14 days. I think I practiced about 10 of those days, and in total, like just over 7 hours of practice in the last 2 weeks. So total for 8 weeks, I'm at like right on 36 hours of practicing, which I'm pretty pleased with. So that's about 4.5 hours a week. And I do think that a little bit of improvement is starting to show. So what I've been working on lately is a lot of the bar chords, like I talked about last week, and I'll show you a little bit in a second. And what else? I've been working sort of on a little bit of like improv type stuff. So obviously I knew the pentatonic scale, and then my teacher was also sort of doing the extension, which is sort of the next step up the neck. I don't even know what it's called. So I mean, I do the basic pentatonic, which is just 2 notes a string, 1 4 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 4 1 4, and then the extension is sort of, it's the second note of each string, and then one more note on each string. So moving up, it's like 2 4 1 4 1 4 1 3 2 4 2 4. And so I've been working on just like improv type stuff, adding that into my just noodling around, which is something I really actually like to do. Sometimes I've done my scales for the day and some of my like note reading. I'm done reading some chords now, and I'll sit there and play like whatever songs I'm working on a couple times, and I'll say, I just want to sit there and sort of play with the neck and see what notes sound good when I'm, just noodling around is what I call it. So, so that's been cool to work on. All right, I think I mentioned last time. Well, one thing I mentioned last time is that I recently got a new amp. It's a Fender Super Champ XD. It's a couple years old. Got it used on Craigslist for a pretty good price, I think. And man, it makes such a difference in terms of just wanting to play, because before I was on this crappy 25-year-old, like tiny little, probably 10-watt amp that crackled and sounded bad and had no, sort of like good overdrive or anything like that. And so this is a huge difference, as hopefully you can hear when I play in a second. So that's cool. So my advice, if you're starting off early, you're looking to sort of upgrade somewhere, I would think. I mean, this guitar is about as cheap as it gets for like a major maker to buy new, and when I plug it into that amp, it sounds as good as I need it to sound right now. So I think it's worth spending a little money to get like a decent sound, an amp that sounds good. Yeah, that's my advice for newbies. All right. Time to get to it. I'll play a little bit of Creep by Radiohead. I do it all bar chords. Haven't worked a whole ton on it. basically I'll just do like one or two verses and give a little display of the amps quality with some distortion. And like I said, it's all bar chords. Before, for a long time, if I try to just go through it one time, just 4 bars, different chords, at the end of it I would be shaking my hand because it hurt so much. I'm not totally used to them now, but I'm getting a little bit better, so I'm definitely getting more accustomed to it, and the sound is usually better, so hopefully I can make it through, like, I don't know, 2 verses. And clearly this is wrong, because I'm just going to do once like clean and then once with some distortion just to enjoy that. Alright, here goes. I'm really talkative today and I apologize for it. Alright. When you were here before, look me in the eye, just like an angel. It makes me cry. You float like a feather, a beautiful world. Need a foot switch. But I'm a queen. I'm a winner. Am I doing? I don't know. And my iPhone with the lyrics just darkened, so that's good. You know, I have to tell you, and I'm sure this is what everyone in the world would say, and it's usually totally BS, but I played that song maybe 30 times in the last 2 weeks, and that was probably the worst version of it yet. But still, I think you probably can see a little bit of progress. I mean, really, just the progress is that my hand isn't killing me after going through it, like, 3 times through the progression. So, little painful, but still improvement for sure. And let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment, and check me out on Twitter. I sometimes do little updates as well. It's at Headless Axeman. Alright guys, see you next week.